Welcome, welcome. It is Thursday. It is day 3 of the Challenge 21 Day Movement, where we are doing 10 minutes of movement every day. We are on day 3. It is the end of the week. I'm sure that you are all feeling a little tired, a little bit stiff, maybe a little bit sore. So today's movement, we are going to be talking about openings. We talked yesterday about opening in our hips, and so we are going to continue on with the theme of openings, but this time with our upper body. So we are going to start feet about hip width apart. I want you to place your hands together, rub them together nice and fast, create some warmth between the two hands. And I want you to gently just wash yourself with that energy. And we're going to take our hands, we are going to put them in front of us, palms facing up toward the ceiling. We're going to gently touch our hands to our shoulder, one at a time. Good. All the while, we are still breathing that diaphragmatic breath where we are filling our lungs, exhaling, supporting our pelvic floor, pulling that belly button in and up toward the spine. Interlace your fingers, stretch your hands out in front of you, overhead, nice, and roll the shoulders back. And you're going to get a stool. While you're on that stool, you're going to place your feet on the ground. You're going to lift your toes slightly and press through the ground. You're going to interlace your fingers behind your head. And I want you to think about placing your thumbs at the base of your neck so that you're kind of lifting your neck a little bit. And you're just going to open your elbows away from each other, close them forward, open them, and close them. Opening, feeling your chest open, feeling this whole area become nice and open. I want you to take your two fingers in a V and gently massage your clavicle in toward your neck. Breathing while you do. Good. Gently pressing those two fingers over your clavicle. Now switch to the other side. Good. And breathe in, breathe out. And now I want you to just very gently move your pelvis forward. So you're bringing your heart forward and closing it so that you're then closing your feet. Slowly moving your heart forward, closing your feet so that you are kind of, if you were to take your rib cage, you're curling over your rib cage. Forward with your heart and back, rolling, pressing that belly button back toward the wall behind you. And forward with your heart and close. Now sitting nice and tall and upright, I want you to place your hand on the front of your rib cage where the two ribs meet and one hand on your back. And I just want you to breathe in this position. Feel your rib cage opening now and expanding as you inhale and exhale. Feel it closing and the diaphragm relaxes. Inhale 2 more breaths. And exhale, it relaxes. Good. So on that exhale, you're drawing your rib cage in toward your midline. That belly button is pulling in and up toward your spine, but your pelvic floor and your diaphragm are engaging and lifting. Inhale 1 more breath. Exhale. Good. We're going to place our stools to the side. I want you to sit up against the wall. And you're going to place your feet on the floor. Legs are nice and open. I want you to place your palms on the floor and you're just going to draw your shoulder blades back into the wall, arching your back slightly off the wall. and closing slightly so that they're nice and square with the wall. So you're pushing into the wall and closing. Good. So it's like you're drawing your scapulas, your shoulder blades together, pushing into the wall, and then you're having them go wide across the wall. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and wide across the wall. Now I want you to take one hand behind your head, and you're going to just slowly open that one arm with one hand on the floor, open toward the wall, close, draw your armpit closer to your body. Open it toward the wall and close it toward your body. And open and close. Last one. Open it up toward the wall and close that area. Palm goes on the floor with that hand now. Other arm, hand goes behind the head. We're going to open, press that elbow into the wall. Feel that opening across your chest. And close. Open it toward the wall. And close. Good. Open it up. And close that armpit toward your body. Open it up and close. Good. You're going to place your hands on the wall, keeping your shoulder blades in contact with the wall. You're going to draw your arms up overhead and back down. Up overhead and back down. Good. Up overhead and back down, still maintaining that nice neutral posture. Up overhead and back down. Now we're going to push ourselves even closer so that your tailbone is right up against the wall. We're going to overhead, draw them down. Touch your hands, draw them down. Try to make sure you're not arching away from the wall. Try to press your back into the wall. Good. And down. Relax. We're going to get into all fours position. So your toes are going to be tucked under. Your feet are going to be parallel, and you're going to face your fingers toward each other. Slight bend of the elbow. And all I want you to do is pull your hands away from each other so that you can feel that opening in this area right here where your armpits are. Feel that nice and open. Press up. Bend the elbows. Press up. Good. And press up. Last one. Pull those hands away from each other. Press up. You should feel a little bit of resistance in your forearms. Now I want you to take your hands. You're going to place them in front of you. You're going to untuck your toes. Spread your legs nice and wide and reach through your body. And breathe as you do. Try to sit back on your sit bones. And relax back into all fours position. What I want you to do is you're going to reach through, pull your body through, and you're going to do it on the same. I'm going to move away from the wall a little bit. You're going to do it on the other side too. So you're going to reach through. Place your hand on the floor and pull yourself into a twist. And back up. Reach through. Might feel some cracklies. And reach through. You can bend your elbows so you can get further through. And seated nice and tall over your sit bones with the cross-legged position. I want you to just gently rotate your elbows back while you have your hands on your shoulders. You feel how much more open you feel? This is going to send us into a nice, relaxing weekend where we can feel less stiff and we can feel more mobile in our activities. I don't know where you are, but it is beautiful out here. So I encourage everybody to get out and see some sunshine if they can. And try to maintain this nice, loose posture and this open posture. Think about your heart being nice and open, your clavicles nice and aligned, and nice and tall through the top of your head. Thank you so much for joining us on day 3 of the 21-day challenge. We will see you tomorrow.